The Iowa Cattlemen's Association recently announced new leadership. They have elected Craig Moss of Hull, Iowa as the new board president. Now, the Iowa Cattlemen's Association is an organization that represents beef producing families and industry stakeholders. It acts as the voice for the industry, influence policy, providing market information, and promoting educational opportunities for cattle producers. KTIV's Kaylee Doms spent this cold morning on the Moss farm to learn how Craig Moss's new role as a full family affair.
My great-great-grandfather bought this place in 1907.
Craig Moss was born and raised in Hull, Iowa, a fifth-generation cattleman. Beef has been the lifeline of the Moss family for over a century.
I started on the Iowa Cattlemen's board, I think 10 years ago.
For the first time, a Moss man will take his love and advocacy for the industry to the next level.
This is not something that I ever set out as a goal of mine to do, but I'm very happy and very honored to do it.
As president, he says his priorities are rooted in the same principles his family has lived by for generations.
Property rights is a big one, profitability, and ensuring that we have the freedom to operate and we're not encumbered by unjust regulation.
While Craig Moss is the one with the title, he says it's a full family affair.
My dad's still comes out every day.
His sons, Merritt and McCoy, are sixth-generation cattlemen and are just as much involved. This past fall, Merritt Moss took home the Community Hero Award at the Governor's Charity Steer Show, hosted by the ICA.
Merritt is an exceptional individual.
But for the Moss family, service doesn't stop with an award. The boys presented a check to the Ronald McDonald House of Siouxland and then made lunch for families in need.
I want to keep on donating items to the Ronald McDonald House, and I want to try to volunteer more on making lunches and stuff.
They started a channel called Ag Ventures with the Moss boys.
Today we're cleaning out pens,
where they advocate for the beef industry.
Seeing them grow into such young men that are sharing their life and what it's like on the farm and just helping out in their communities, it just makes me so proud to be their mom.
The boys say they have the best role model possible.
Yeah, I'm very proud. I'm very proud too.
Craig Moss will serve a year term with the option to run for a second, something he says he could not do without his family.
We think it's great when Iowa families can come together and advocate for whatever line of work they're in and whatever they're passionate about.
In Hull, Iowa, Kaylee Doms, KTIV News 4.